Hi, I'm Dr. Gold, your history instructor for U.S. History 101 at El Camino College this fall 2017. I look forward to our semester together, and please remember that even though it's an online class, please remember that I am here kind of behind the computer and I am available to help you if you need any help. So if you have questions or you want to chat about history, please email me or you can stop by my online office hours in the Canvas chat room on Friday from 12 to 1 o'clock. So in this short video, I'm going to be introducing you to our class. I'll walk you through the syllabus and through the website. I hope we have a great semester. This is our course syllabus. You've received it in an email, and it is also linked on the home page of our Canvas website. You should print it out and read it carefully. I'm just going to walk you through a few of the highlights here. So this is our course textbook, and the ISBN number is right here. You can use that to make sure that you're getting the correct version of the textbook. But the other details are here as well. You may purchase the textbook at the El Camino College bookstore, or you can buy it online through Amazon or Chegg or whatever site you use, or you can buy it as an ebook. We will also be using Inquisitive, which is a publisher's website that has some game formatted testing functions on it. So when you buy the textbook at the ECC bookstore, it should come shrink wrapped in plastic, and inside there'll be a card that has a code for Inquisitive. So if you buy it on Amazon or another site, make sure that it comes with that Inquisitive code. You will need to purchase the code if it doesn't come with it, and that code will cost $20. If you want to buy the ebook, that's the cheapest way to get the textbook, although I know a lot of students learn better with the hard copy of the textbook. But if you want the ebook, you can buy it at the Inquisitive website, and it costs $35, and you get the ebook and access to Inquisitive. And page 5 of the syllabus explains how to do that. One of the biggest problems we have with online instruction is students simply forgetting their login IDs and passwords. So on the front page of the syllabus is a place to record your logins and passwords. You will have a separate login and password for Inquisitive. The course has Inquisitive chapters, and they're low stakes, which means that they're not worth a whole lot. But you definitely want to do them because overall they're worth 15% of your course grade. There's a weekly test, so every week there's a test, and those tests contain content as well, which means that you'll be watching videos, you'll be reading documents in order to answer test questions. So please open up the test early in the week so you can see how much work you have to do to be able to answer the questions. So there's a few multiple choice questions in the test. Most of those have to do with visual items like maps or political cartoons. There's also primary documents in there, like listening to a song or reading a letter or something like that. And there are short essay answer questions, which are anywhere from 2 to 5 paragraphs long. You will also be participating in a weekly group discussion. Please don't forget to participate in your group discussions. It's an easy way to get points, but it's also an easy way to lose points. So make sure you participate in that every week. We will also be writing an essay, and in your essay, you will be analyzing and comparing the quality of websites about historical topics. And then you have some optional extra credit along the way as well. So please read this page carefully. It contains information about how much work is expected in the class. There's a lot of reading and writing in this class because it's an online class. So it's recommended that you are eligible for English 1A. And with any college level 3-unit course, you should be planning on spending about 9 hours a week on the class. I strongly recommend that on Monday that you open up the Canvas site, you see what our work is, and you plan your time accordingly. Our work will open on Monday and be due on Sunday. So each week you'll have a packet of materials, and that work is due on Sunday. I do not accept late work. So even if you have a really great reason, I don't accept late work. But what I do allow is some makeup work. So you can make up 3 assignments that you missed. So say there was one week where the test was just way too much. You just couldn't get to it that week. You can make that up during week 16. So I suggest you save it for emergencies, but you might have a week where you're out of town or something like that, and then you can make up that work. You cannot make up the orientation test. You have to do that during week 1. And also you cannot make up discussions because you're supposed to be interacting with other students in the discussion, and you can't do that as a makeup assignment. Okay. All right, and this page gives more detail about the assignments and the due dates. So again, please read it carefully. This page talks about our Canvas website and Inquisitive. We will not be using Inquisitive until week 2, so I won't be walking you through about how to log in. But if you do want to buy the ebook, you can go ahead and follow the directions there. We will not be using the textbook this week, so you could wait if you like. Till next week if you're going to purchase the ebook. If you're getting a hard copy of the book, absolutely order it right away if you're ordering it online so you get it in time. And be prepared for a problem. So inevitably there are some technical problems along the way. So maybe your copy of Adobe isn't updated, or you don't have Flash and so the videos aren't working. So plan ahead and expect that there'll be a few little technical blips along the way. Technical difficulties, if they're related to your computer and they're not a problem with the site, are not an excuse for incomplete or late work. So you need to think about your computer like your car. If you drive to school and that's the way you get to class, you rely on your car. But if your car breaks down, that's not an excuse not to go to class. You need to find another way to get there. You need to take the bus or walk or catch a ride with a friend. And the same is true with your computer. If your computer breaks down, you still need to get to class, to get to the material. So you could go to a library and try and use a computer there, come to campus. We have lots of computer labs on campus, borrow a friend's computer. Whatever you do, you need to find a way to get to class. Okay, and if you have any problems, there is a student coffee shop discussion board. Some semesters students make heavy use of that. Some semesters they don't use it at all. I think it's helpful if you use it. If you have a question, you can get on there and post it, and other students can answer. I don't monitor it, so it's your space to ask questions. Please don't give each other answers, test answers or anything like that. But it's certainly a place you can go there and help each other out. My email, I try to respond within 48 hours, usually quicker than that. But on the weekends, I may not be available. So that is my weekend. This is my job. So on the weekends, I might be out of town. I might be doing something with my family. So that's another reason why you really should be getting online and doing work. And I did put my office hours on Friday on purpose so that we can answer questions and make sure everybody's okay for over the weekend. But normally on weekends I will be online and working, but occasionally I won't. So chatting with me on Fridays in the chat room are my online office hours from 12 to 1. And then this portion of the syllabus lists the weekly work. And if you take a look, week 1, you're watching this video, you're taking the orientation test, and you're going to participate in a group discussion. We're just getting set this week and making sure everybody's comfortable with the technology. We're online. We've all got the textbook. And then week 2, we're really going to jump into our history work. You're going to be reading the chapter, watching a video by me, doing your inquisitive work. You're going to take the week 2 test, which again, remember, includes readings and videos, so plan ahead. And you're going to participate in a group discussion. And all of the work is due on Sunday. So if you have questions about the syllabus, please email me and take a look. Week 16, no work is due. All of our work is wrapped up by week 15. So in week 16, you will just be doing makeup work. In this portion of the video, I will quickly show you our Canvas website. So here I am on our Canvas page. You can go to the distance education page and then get to the Canvas link. Also, there's been an email sent to you from the distance education office that also explains how to log into Canvas. So you use the same information that you would use to log into MyECC, you can use to log into Canvas. So here we are in Canvas, and I tried a little thing where they're beta testing this image here. So this is our class, and hopefully the beta test is working, and you can see the map of the United States with our population here. So this is our class page, and you can open it up. And for my course, we will not be using the modules. So the way I prefer to set up your work, instead of having you kind of work through kind of page after page, I prefer to have your work laid out for you on the home page. So this chart here looks very much like the chart in your syllabus, and there will be links to all of the work here. So here you can read and print out the syllabus, you'll be watching this video, you're going to take the test and participate in the discussion. And if you like, you can stop by the chat room on Friday, and all of your work is due by September 3rd. So each week on Monday morning, this will open up and you'll see, like next week, you'll see week 2, you'll see the list of things you have to do and the links to do those things. So again, do not forget the discussions. That seems to be the thing that people often forget. So let's take a quick peek at the test. I mentioned earlier in this video that the tests have readings and assignments here, and you can see here that it'll link you out to things. So here you're going to be reading about rules of netiquette. Here you're going to watch a multimedia presentation, and look, it takes about 12 minutes. So keep in mind that each of these things, here's another multimedia presentation, those are probably each 10 minutes as well. You're going to be creating a time management schedule for yourself. So keep in mind that you will have work like this within your test, so make time for that, okay? And you can work and go back, stop. You can work a little, stop, and go back, and your work will be saved. When you are done, submit your quiz. But if you're not done, don't submit your quiz. Because in Canvas, I can't go back and just open it up again for you so you can restart your work. It doesn't, I don't know why, but it doesn't let me do that. Okay, let's go back to our home page. And then here is our discussion. Your page will look different than mine. You will have one of these discussion groups, and then it describes what you need to do. Each week you make 3 posts, 3 separate posts to the discussion board. In the first post, you are going to answer the discussion topic questions, and you're not going to be able to see everybody else's answers until you have posted yours. And that's to prevent cheating, because students just go and look at what other students said and then put it in their remarks. So this is to prevent cheating. And it doesn't trick me if you make your first post is just like a period or something, and then you can see everybody's and then you post. So don't do that either. Just answer the questions on your own. And keep in mind that we're all students, we're all learning, and after the first week, you'll kind of see what everybody does, and we'll all be on the same page. So don't be shy about your discussion posts, just jump on in there. And then your second 2 posts, you're going to respond to other students. So you're going to look at their posts and reply to it. And it's good etiquette. It's very polite to compliment other students, to ask questions, but your post also really needs to provide new information to the conversation. So you might say, wow, that is a great idea, Jane Doe or whoever the student is. That's a really good idea. Another way to get that done might be this, and you'd add an idea. So you might add an idea to an existing comment. But just saying, I really like your comment, that's not going to get you points. Another thing you can do is very politely say, well, I can see your point. I absolutely understand why you would think that. However, did you ever consider blah, 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 and you add new information. So it's okay to disagree with the student. Just always do it politely and thoughtfully. Okay, so don't forget to make those 3 posts. It's a good idea to make your first post by Wednesday so that you're actually engaging in conversation with other students. All right, so that's it for my welcome video. Thank you. I know it was long, so I appreciate it that you made it all the way to the end. Class is starting soon, and I look forward to seeing you online.